Well, good morning. We are starting off where we left off in the last video, which is the Cracker Barrel parking lot in San Marcos, Texas. I had to think about it for a second. We've been dodging this Texas ice storm where I was supposed to be down in South Padre Island beach camping with my friend Danny. That was in the last episodes, but instead the Texas ice storm that came through decided to head that way as well. We didn't get ice, but we got the really bad cold weather, so we couldn't do anything. It would have been miserable to be beach camping when it's 30 something degrees and feels like it's 18 and the wind blowing on the water, so we didn't get to do any of that. So that entire trip, while I had so much fun hanging out with Danny, well, it didn't go as planned. So now I'm trying to head back to Dallas to my house, but it's still icy there. This is, I think, the last day. I might be able to get there today, but it looks like it might be tomorrow. So I don't know. I'm just gonna have to see what the weather's like. Now, I told you in one of my last videos too that I was going to Village Farm Tiny Home Community in Austin and film that. I'm so excited to go there because it's a place that you guys had recommended. Told me that, you know, I think that it might be really good for me. It's in Texas. It's got a farm. It's a CSA farm too, where, you know, they have the CSA boxes that people will purchase. So I really love that. It's only about 6 or 7 miles, I believe, from Austin. But I'm gonna head there today. I have an appointment with them to go tour the facilities. As you can see, it's still rather gloomy outside, but good news is here in this area, it's 47 degrees. There's no soap, it's just water. But I cannot see out of my camera, so I'm gonna try to get that off up there. Can't back up very well without seeing out of the camera. Oh my God, it's so dirty. Well, did the best I could while I had just water. Oh my God, the water like backdrafted up into my hair. Let's turn this on and see if I can see out that camera now, because I couldn't back up. It was just caked with dirt. I'm gonna put this in reverse and see if we can see out that camera now. Oh yeah, well, I don't know if it's any better, but it's a little bit better. I'm gonna need soap. There's some more power crew over there trying to restore power to places. It's okay, you're gonna go home. Okay, thank you. Yep. Oh my goodness. I saw this dog on the side of the road. She has a big collar on and a leash. She looked like she wanted to cross the street, but she was so scared. And I stopped and this gentleman stopped, and so we found an animal shelter and he's gonna take her up there. Poor girl, she's really sweet, but she's muddy and she's pretty stinky. Someone's lost her either by walking, but she's strong. She's really strong. I could barely walk her at all, but she let me come up to her. Oh, these are really cute. Very lovely area here. I feel bad for that poor dog, but I'm so glad that we found him, and that gentleman was willing to take him over to the, or her, I'm not sure what the dog is, over to the shelter. We did find a no-kill shelter, by the way. So they'll scan him and see if they can find its home and owner, and if not, hopefully adopt him out. I'm here at the tiny home community and show you guys a tour of this place soon. And they have no power right now. All their power was knocked out, so we're gonna have to do this without power. Let's go, Becky. Now this is called the tumbleweed, right?
Yes, so the tumbleweed is a little bit shorter and wider than most of the other houses, which makes it feel really open, and it also has one of the largest lofts.
There's the sea breeze. Still has the patio like we saw on the tumbleweed. It is a little bit smaller. Okay, wow, this is really beautiful.
This is Green Gate Farms. We actually have a certified organic farm on our property. So they also have a farm stand on Saturdays.
Guys, this place is so amazing. It's really everything that I'm looking for. So again, I'm not gonna show this to you now. I know, I'm sorry, it's a little bit of a tease, but it's gonna be a longer video, and I really wanna do it justice by having it in its own videos. But I think you're gonna love it. It has got community and beautiful houses, and it's close to Austin, and you'll see all the rest in the video coming up. But we're gonna get back on the road, and I gotta see if I can get to Dallas today. Real quick, I wanna thank Surfshark for sponsoring this portion of the video today. I want to explain to you why Surfshark VPN is so important to have. So here's the reason. When Danny and I were hunkering down in that cafe because of the cold weather and trying to stay warm, we were able to use their public Wi-Fi, which was absolutely amazing, except for the fact that it's public Wi-Fi, which can be dangerous if you don't have a VPN. I just flip on that switch so that I can protect my privacy and control my data from prying eyes. Surfshark VPN is a virtual private network extension and app that essentially makes you invisible online and protects you from hackers who are intent on stealing your information, which is more at risk when you're on a public Wi-Fi network. It also allows me to change my IP address so that I can unblock content like my favorite movies in other countries and basically cover up everything that I do online. So that way thieves can't access my personal banking information, my emails, my phone numbers, any kind of personal information that I would not want anybody else to have. Another super cool thing about Surfshark is that it allows you to control your information. So Surfshark will alert you if any of your information has been used in a data breach so that you can act very quickly. It really gives me that peace of mind that I need, and I think it will for you too. So if you use my code StoryChasing, you're gonna get 83% off plus 3 extra months for free and a full 30-day money-back guarantee. So go click that link below. All right, guys, back to the show. There's still lots of sand everywhere. One of the things about Texas is that they don't necessarily salt the roads as much as they sand the roads. Although I heard this year that they might have used some salt. Maybe this is new, I don't know. But typically it's sand to just provide traction. As you know, salt destroys your car and the road, so maybe that's fine. But anyways, sand, in case you didn't know. Just outside of Waco and it's 50 degrees out. That's really positive. Streets look nice. No issues here. I've seen quite a few places where it look like people wreck with parts of cars on the side of the road. Just hoping we don't get any rain and the temperatures don't drop. It's not supposed to. Oh, so I'm pulling into Buc-ee's. Look at all the power companies out here. Restore the power. All right, I gotta get gas. I'm glad I just got gas. They are going and tagging all of the hoses with bags because I guess they either run out or I don't know what's going on. That one's tagged. They just tagged mine, at least the diesel. I thought it was just diesel at first, but they just also tagged the gas pump too, not just the diesel pump. See, all of them are tagged over there too. They're tagging all of them. That sucks. Oh, jeez. Glad I got gas. Favorite, zero. Look how busy this place is. I've never seen Buc-ee's this busy. I mean, it's always been busy, but not like this. People running into each other. Way up. That was insane in there. Literally crazy. It was nuts. I got gas. That's all that's important. I hope everybody else can get gas too, because we're heading into Dallas where, well, things might get a little weird just because of the storm and stuff, especially if they still have a lot of power out. Lunch, I got their brisket sandwich. It's really good. It's like a chopped brisket. They also have sliced brisket too, but the chopped is pretty tasty. Getting into kind of the outskirts of Dallas, and as you can see, there is some ice, slush, guardrail down there. Wow. Yeah, look at all that slush over there still. It's 54 degrees out, so I think we're okay, but you just never know sometimes. There could be an icy patch that just isn't melted yet. I'm just super careful. Okay, well, we're now in the thick of some major traffic over here in Dallas area. It says that there's an accident and like a 36-minute kind of delay getting to my house. You can see a little bit of the patches over there of snow and ice on the sides. But yeah, the roads are really good. I'm glad. I'm just hoping that when I get to my house, that everything's good there too. Did actually let the water drip from the faucets because I knew that this weather was coming. So I was letting that drip, and then I had to turn the heat up, you know, to where it was pretty warm, like 60 degrees in the house, even though I wasn't there. But I've been able to monitor it from the road, so it seems to be good. I made it back over here to my house, and it's crazy to see the winter weather here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Holy cow. That is ice. Ice. Like, I can't even step down into it. Wow. So the highways were pretty good. It's just the arterial roads. They weren't too bad. But coming into the parking lot over here for the housing complex, the parking lot was pretty good, but the sidewalks are still a little bit sketchy. I'll show you. I've got my cart. I'm gonna go get everything out of my van. Look at the rooftops. Sidewalk's not horrible, but you can see like right here, that's ice. You gotta be careful there. I'm gonna have to come back out and give this a thorough cleaning in a couple of days, but look what I did. I left the door open to the fridge and turned it off. This one too. See, I learned. We've got all of our stuff loaded up. Home sweet home. Oh my goodness. The wagon is, wheels are like all wet and also dirty with grass, so I'm not gonna pull it all the way in here to the house, but it feels good to be back in my house. I missed it. You know, the van trip, unfortunately, just didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. Oh, look at my backyard. It's ice. Wow. I did leave the water kind of when you see it's dripping, so thankfully, although I did forget to open this. Excuse my mess down here. It's not very well organized right now, but pipes look good. Hopefully no leaks. Goodness, wow. That was a long drive. Literally from last Sunday, today is Friday, so what is that, 6 days? I left Sunday morning. I drove from Dallas to Padre Island. Then I drove from Padre Island the next day to Corpus Christi. Then stayed in Corpus Christi, hunkered down with Danny for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yesterday we left. And then I wanted to tour the tiny home village in Austin. So it all worked out, but it's been a whirlwind over 6 days of driving. Things happen. You just have to roll with it. Again, I've said it so many times before. Van life, it can be very unpredictable. You have to like really contemplate the weather, which I did, and it still changed. So had I known that the weather was going to be like that, I never would have gone. Here we are, back home, safe and sound. Van's good, Danny's good, I'm good. We're all safe. That's what matters. Just another adventure on the road and something to talk about later. Guys, it feels so good to be back home. Take a nice hot shower. It's amazing how quickly I adjusted back into home life. After that long week, just hunkering down, it just feels so, so good. It's actually so nice to have heat as well. Commented on just the luxuries of stationary life. Yeah, it feels good. I'm fully embracing it. Wow, what a difference a couple of days makes. It's so nice and sunny, and it's not completely warm. It's like in the 40s right now. I'm headed out. I'm actually gonna go get these glasses replaced at some point. I need to check my eyes. I'm having problems seeing in far distances again, which means it's time to get my eyes checked. It's been like almost 3 years. The last time I had them checked, I was in Breckenridge, Colorado, right before I went to go see my family when they came in town. That was 2020. I'm a little early. Okay guys, I just got my eyes tested. Who knew that I would have to have 2 sets of glasses? One for distance and one to see my computer. I've never heard of this before. Like, I did have bifocals at one point. I hated them, so I just never used them to see up close, and now I just take my glasses off when I want to see up close. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to have 2 frames now. Well, that was such a great experience. I highly suggest Warby Parker for your glasses. Ooh. A lot of freaking over there. Well, I got my eyes checked for $85. There's like church bells out there. Then I got 3 pairs of glasses, $95 each with frame and lens. Like, I used to be a lens crafter girl, but they're so expensive. So that was really pleasant. Very good experience. They will send the glasses to me. My prescription changed a lot. No wonder I couldn't see very well. She showed me like what my current one is versus what it is now. Holy cow, the difference is incredible.